Is Galeforce Shaco overpowered? Is it the next best Shaco build? Hi everyone, I'm the Clone, and in this video I will be answering that exact question for you. I will start by going over the build, the way I personally like playing it, how it stacks compared to other builds, its advantages and disadvantages based on certain situations, and ultimately conclude whether or not this is the new best Shaco build. But before getting into it, I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be live this Friday from 6 PM Central Europe time. I was thinking about doing some build requests and just have some fun in general. So if you want to join the live, feel free to do so, as I am live both here on YouTube and on twitch.tv/MagTheClone. Also, this build was requested by a viewer by the name I'm a Jester on my Discord server, where if you wish to discuss anything Shaco related, you can join by using the link in the description down below. Let's begin. When I tried out this item for the first time, I was questioning its utility, respectively the build path of the item. Building crit as your first item can be a rather underwhelming choice, due to the way crit items tend to have a chancy attitude, meaning that if you spend 600 gold to buy an agility cloak for 15% crit and then get unlucky and never crit once in a fight, and you die just because of it, you're being put at a massive disadvantage. Nonetheless, the item someone makes up with its Noon Kiver, an item which is passive, helps you clear the jungle faster than most. Also, its raw stats are pretty decent, giving you 30 AD and 15% attack speed, can work especially when combined with the Berserker's boots, ultimately giving you that early game power spike that you always want to be looking for. After experimenting with a build for a few games, I realized that a real power spike comes after fully completing the item, and that's simply because of its passive. Its passive is very similar to one found on the Prowler's Claw. The only main difference is that Galeforce damage is AP and is increased by up to 50% when the enemy it targets is lower than 30% HP. Now that right there can be synergized with Shaco's E for decent execute on low HP enemies. Of course, executing enemies, it's not the active's only use. You can use it to dash towards an enemy target to land your backstab, and with a Q's bonus damage applying even after leaving stealth early for as long as the stealth would have lasted, you can instantly get close to your target, backstab them with crit, and with a bonus AP damage from the item in combination with your E's execute, you can easily insta-kill almost any target. The item can ultimately be better than any other eventuality, like the Dust Blade or the Prowler's Claw. Yet, that is not due to the fact that these items will get nerfed next patch, making current Shaco even weaker. It is due to the raw stats that this item provides. The full build includes other crit items, meaning that the faster the more crit you have, the more efficient you are and the lower the chances of landing a non-crit attack are. This item is best especially when combined with the Infinity Aegis passive, which the higher your crit chances are, the higher your crit bonus damage will be, meaning that in combination with the Essence River, which will always be your second item because of its overall amazing raw stats, and passive, which again synergizes best with your backstab, giving you the one-shot potential, the build reaches its peak power spike with only those 3 items. The 60% crit chance will enhance your bonus crit damage by an impressive 35%, plus the Spellblade passive from the Essence River will boost your backstab, while the Galeforce and your E's execute will finish off the target. This is what makes this build not only a strong competitor for the other builds, but potentially the best build out of all of them. Moreover, on top of these 3 items, you will go for Navari Quick Blades. This item will give you even more crit damage, but most importantly, its passive will let you reset your backstab's cooldown as fast as possible, enabling you not only to go for one assassination, but even multiple ones in one teamfight. The last item can be whatever suits you best for whichever situation you are finding yourself in. I have been mostly finishing the build off into Lord Dominic's regards, and its stats complete your crit 100%, leaving no room for RNG, and with its armor penetration and passive, it fits perfectly into a current meta, where more often than not you will have to deal with tanks at some point. And here's an overview of the build. To finish off, I would recommend you guys the most suited rune page I have found for this build, and then leave you with some personal thoughts on the build's position in the current meta. The best rune page is as following. Hail of Blades is the best keystone overall, as it is insanely good in all stages of the match. Cheap Shot or Sudden Impact. Cheap Shot is better in the early game when counter jungling and when ganking, as it works with Shaco's E passive and active. Sudden Impact gives you better stats for mid to late game assassinations. Eyeball Collection, best from all choices, has stacking potential. Relentless Hunter. Note, this rune works best in combination with Galeforce Mythic passive, which gives you plus 3% movement speed for each legendary item you have. Ultimately, you can roam super fast, and this removes the need of buying Yomus, an item which does not work with the build due to its lack of crit damage. For the secondary rune page, I always prefer Precision because of Cap de Gris, a rune which works best when executing someone who's on low health, and especially because of Legend Bloodline. This rune compensates the build's lack of lifesteal by giving you a 9% lifesteal, which can help a lot when split pushing farming the jungle and of course when fighting someone. Drawing to a conclusion, the Galeforce seems to be extremely strong and can act as a solid replacement after the nerfs to the Duskblade and Prowler's Claw. It's passive and active in combination with its raw stats, which synergize so well with the other items in this build, give it the upper edge when compared to any other crit build. Personally, I've had a blast playing with this build and I encourage every single one of you to give it a try and let me know your first impressions in the comment section down below. Oh, and before I end this video, I just wanted to remind you guys that I will be live this Friday from 6 PM Central Europe time. I was thinking about doing some build requests and just have some fun in general. So if you want to join the live, feel free to do so, as I'm live both here on YouTube and on twitch.tv/MikeTheClone. And if you guys want to see more content like this from me, please like this video and subscribe, as it does help me a lot. I was the Clone, and until next time guys, stay safe.